My name is Elena, and I'll be presenting Northcote Terrace. Before I begin the presentation, I'd like to acknowledge country, the traditional owners of the land where Northcote is located are the Wurundjeri people, bring knowledge to new connection to the land, water and community. We pay respects to the people, the cultures, and the elders past, present, and emerging. The story of Northcote Terrace starts with the existing heritage Victorian terrace building, located at number 47 Charles Street, on a very narrow block in between identical neighbouring dwellings. The project was procured in a design and construct manner from the very beginning, and Evissa acted as the architect and builder for the project. The main focus across all our buildings delivered by Evissa, not only Northcote Terrace, is to use architectural scope and passive house to democratize healthy, comfortable, and robust buildings, designed and constructed with a modular product called structural insulated panels for the purpose of enhancing our end users' storage environment. The modest Victorian existing facade, highly proliferated across the entire street. It then requires number 47 to hold a rather peaceful and uniform aspect. Blending tradition with contemporary living, we aim to prioritize historical reverence, contextual integration, and sustainability. The relatively restored its original charm, adapt functionality to modern times, and ensure consistency with cultural heritage guidelines for a seamless design response, fostering community integration. We're hoping we're able to establish a lasting legacy that honors the past while embracing the future. While analysing the context, we have identified three main sections to the existing house that had a gradual importance. The lean-to addition present as an ad hoc, low-quality space was proposed to be removed without hesitation. The middle section of the house showed some material value rather than architectural, with walls mostly erected using locally fabricated bricks, which were fully recycled during demolition, and some reused to construct the new brick veneer gallery courts. Preserving the original form and front of the house, comprising of 2 bedrooms, we fully removed the rear into addition and the middle section. As you can see in the diagram. In its place, a ground floor and mezzanine extension emerged, so fully considering the neighbourhood footprint, carefully integrating and integrate into the context. One of the main objectives was to turn site challenges into strengths, benefiting both the units and context alike. Elevated spaces, we have deliberately incorporated past into present. We have identified 2 distinctive points, which became pivotal for the shape of the mezzanine and for the way the natural light is used across the internal spaces. By upholding architectural authenticity and integrating adjacent dominant volumes, we enhance the public expression, contributing to the cultural landscape. The volume establishes we believe that the volume establishes a harmonious intersection where heritage and contemporary vitality emerge, fostering a dynamic and enriched environment for everybody. Originally aiming for a 3-bedroom home, site limitation led to the creation of a mezzanine, serving as a sleep or working hall for the owners. Despite a total indoor area of 154 square meters, the home radiates a spacious and generous feel. To clearly demarcate times, we introduced a light rail, which connects key internal spaces, and we've utilised legislation to strengthen the connection with country. Reducing the scale to human-sized appearance was an important aspect of the brief. We were able to create an invisible mezzanine while in close proximity of the dwelling, and only made it present as a dynamic volume in context from afar on the laneway side and hardly noticeable from the main street, Charles Street. The rear courtyard was transformed into a dominant private open space that will only be used occasionally as parking for a small vehicle. From the very first moment you are entering Northcote Terrace, you land into history. Following the corridor, you will progressively explore different textures, old pine floorboards, exposed heritage brickwork, contemporary concrete flooring, revealing its heavy mass, as well as very small patio that already thrives with growing vegetation. The long corridor that expands on the side is giving you the option to continue your walk through the ground floor or take the mezzanine shortcut into the private master bedroom space. Whilst continuing your journey to the ground floor as an alternative, you will end up into the living area that elevates itself to capture north winter light and thrive with passive cooling during the hot summer nights. Decking and outdoor space become integral for the living space, being connected both visually and spatially. In an environment where housing and affordability are curricular topics, we are actively educating all our clients how important it is to keep the footprint small and utilize the project funds to achieve durable and robust structures that last for generations to come. We prioritize volume over square meter floor area, as we believe this approach creates a far better outcome, addressing one of the most fundamental needs of oxygen for our brains to function at the optimal levels while inside, which is strongly linked to indoor air quality. Every internal space has access to our world views. Those are actually videos in motion, but I don't know how to click them, so we'll just look at them as first. So every internal space has access to our world views that aren't static or solid, but alive in its vegetal form. Plants from different parts of the world have been utilized in areas with high or low access to solar radiation, or high or low humidity levels.
My time is up.
There you go, it's moving up. Is the art, isn't it? Yeah. So quickly on the building physics, we've incorporated all of the passive house principles, which I like to call building physics: continuous insulation, high-performing windows, low thermal bridging, airtightness, and most essentially well-ventilated spaces. Unfortunately, the building hasn't gone up for certification. We couldn't submit for sustainability awards. And this is us. Thank you. Northcote Terrace by Evissa.